cash back. If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino? New members of Unity by Hard Rock receive 50% off at the Fresh Harvest Buffet, plus receive a limited edition t-shirt and up to $200 on them. And at the Hard Rock, they match your tier. Show your premier tier card from select competitor casinos for an opportunity to match your tier with the equivalent Unity by Hard Rock tier. And there's always something happening. Wrangler giveaway, Harley Davidson drawing, and a $20,000 blackjack tournament on the July 30th. Stop by and win at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
If I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Hell yeah.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
When I gave the word, now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
Hey there and good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. His name's Maurice. Mine's Drew. It's really great to see you today. You look lovely. Thanks a lot for sticking around after Senning's show. And thanks to Senning's show, which today was just Senning. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I enjoy when Dizzy's there, but I like hearing my man John driving around, getting things in order for the Bone Beach Bash, listening to his phenomenal program. And we're looking forward to hanging out with a lot of you this weekend at Sky Beach Resort, where I did see there are a few rooms still available, or not still available, but available. I don't know how they opened up. Maybe somebody canceled. Who knows?
I did, Drew.
You can't do that, Maurice. It's mandatory fun.
Oh, fine.
It's the best kind of fun, mandatory fun. I heard John say it at the beginning of his program, and I'll say it at the beginning of ours. The hallways are filled with people getting ready for the Bone Beach Bash. JoJo is printing up caps, and she put together a badass menagerie of both black and white Drew Garabo Live hats. They do look super cool. And yes, the only way you can get one is to show up. I've had people ask if they can buy them. Maybe at some point in time, if we can work out a way to donate the proceeds to charity, that'd be cool. I'm not looking to take any money from you unless we do something good with it. I make enough money doing this thing. So we'll see you out there. If you'd like to join us in conversation, we'd sure love to hear from you. It's real simple. 800-771-1025. You can email, I guess. You can hit us up on social media for sure. At Drew on the Radio and at a cat named Mo on Twitter/X. Instagram, he's cat named Mo. I'm Drew Garabo. And then you can watch radio unfold before your very eyes by going to the Bone Facebook page, going to the Bone YouTube page. People seem to enjoy interacting in there a great deal. some pleasant, some not. And let's get you a word that could win you $1,000 if you enter it into the 1025 The Bone app. It is part of the Cala Summer Vacay Payday. And you need to enter this word before the bottom of the hour, or 4:30 if you will. And your word this hour is big. B-I-G. Notoriously big. I love it when you call me Big Papa. One of Tom Hanks's best movies is Big. Call me Big Daddy when you back that thing up. You know the word big, opposite of small. Big. 800-771-1025. But don't call with the word. I'm sorry. That was very confusing the way I did that. You need to enter the word into the app, and that is how you win the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. If you do get a call from a number you don't recognize, maybe pick it up because you could either have fun with the scammer or you could perhaps win $1,000. And there'll be a person there asking you all kinds of questions. It'll probably take you 10 efforts to go, I won me the Calta fake 105.2 money thing there. But we hope you win. I'm going to start the show, which I guess I already have, with an apology and a very humble exposition of my own idiocy. This has happened once before, and it happened again today, which is inexcusable. I have run out of dates on my weekly planner, my analog planner. I have once July started, my last planner bit the dust, and I need to buy a new one. I haven't done that yet. That's my fault. I'm blaming this on nothing but me. I'm just explaining my system that let me down, but it is my system that I put in place, and it let me down. So I bear the brunt of all of this. I have started entering things into my Apple calendar so that they show up. When I wake up in the morning, I will typically look at my calendar and go, oh, let's see what we've got going on today. It's almost like having a personal assistant. This morning, I neglected to do so. And that F'd me in my A. Had I done so, I would have seen very plainly and simply Adventure Island with Brittany on Gmail. Oh. Well, I didn't do that. Woke up, got myself some breakfast, went to the gym, stopped by a neighbor's house to pick up some donations for the Dancing Goat Dairy Farm, dropped off those donations at the farm, got a great hour on the elliptical this morning watching another episode of Mobland. I just finished episode 4. My God.
What did I tell you, Drew?
I didn't disagree with you, bro.
Oh, okay.
Tom Hardy is such a great actor.
Yeah.
God, he's so good. And Pierce Brosnan is a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, what a show.
Hardy made do hushed menace better than anybody.
He's so good.
Yeah.
So I finished that. Then I did my 150 crunches because nobody's belly's getting any smaller.
You do 150 crunches?
Just about every day.
Nice.
Yeah. If I don't do cardio, I'll do 200. I do it on the machine, the crunch,
okay, yeah, I got
crunch machine.
Yeah.
I can't do
it. I mean, it's still very different.
Yeah, but it's easier to do when you got like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did all that. And I don't know what made me check my Gmail, but something made me check my Gmail. And I saw a message on said Gmail that said, hey, Drew, Brittany here. Just want to let you know we are at the ticket window. Oh, right. Right. We went through security and we're waiting in front of the ticket window, 11:04 a.m. Now, typically, I will proactively confirm the night before so I don't forget. I did not do that. Brittany reasonably expected me. And when I read that message, it was 11:15, 11:20.
I'm not victim blaming here, but don't you, because it's such a great gift that's being given you, I would make sure by checking the night before that everything was still a go. That's just me.
I would too, but I don't blame people who do not. to be fair, the last contact we had was on June 27th, where she said, "Perfect, thank you so much."
Oh, come on, man. You can't leave something dangling since the 27th.
Look, this is my fault.
Are you kidding me?
No, this is on me.
Okay.
This is not her fault. This is on me. She probably thought, like a reasonable person would, this idiot isn't going to forget. He's going to live up to his obligations. He's going to meet us there.
I won't blame her. I will just say this. For anybody else that's going to be a part of this little thing here, this big thing that Drew is doing, check the night before to make sure everything's still a go.
I would make that recommendation as well because, again, I tend to be forgetful. I have a lot going on.
Things happen.
They do. And I would ask that anyone wanting a trip to Busch Gardens or Adventure Island using my VIP partner card, just the night before, hey, just want to make sure we're good for tomorrow morning.
Okay, good. Now continue on how you screwed this chick over.
Okay, thank you. And so when I saw that, my heart hit my stomach. And I was like, oh, you idiot. So I was all sweaty from the gym. I just jumped in my car. As I'm driving, I'm voice Gmailing her back. I stopped at a light. I said, call me right now. And I entered in my number, and I transposed a number and gave her the wrong number. Oh. And then when I stopped at the next light, I looked to make sure that I gave her the right number, and indeed I did not. So
insult to injury.
Exactly. So then she calls as I'm about 20, 25 minutes from the park. And she says she went to the ticket window to explain what had happened. And she wasn't in hysterics, but you could tell something had happened. And she said the person at the ticket window told her that it sounded like a scam, that someone would walk her into the park for free.
They're not wrong.
No, it does. It totally sounds like a scam. Like, oh, yeah, I've got this magic card.
Yeah.
And she had a bunch of people. She had 7 people, and my card gets 4 in. So she had bought 3 tickets for the other 3 little jitterbugs. And so she's like, not crying, but she was very upset. She said, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't screw anything up for you. They said, what you're doing is illegal. And I'm like, wait, whoa, pump the brakes. What? So then she said that they wanted the email chain that she and I had that led her to believe she was getting into the park for free.
Oh, no, Johnny Ticket Taker is running his own investigation?
His name's Ben. But yes, Ben Ticket Taker is running his own investigation. And so I assured her that I was on the up and up. And I got the email address, and then she said they stopped me at the gate, wanted me to fill out a statement and send the emails that we had exchanged. I'm so sorry. I hope this doesn't ruin anything.
Before you go any further, the only thing that could make this story funnier is if ICE showed up while she was waiting, and 3 of the kids that she was with were in fact illegals and were carted away.
That would be cool, but no, that didn't happen, Maurice. So they thankfully Ben at the ticket window gave her tickets for the day, let her in, but she had to show the correspondence that we had exchanged.
Right.
And so I was like, well, I'll still come out there. And she said, well, you don't need to now. We're in the park. My mom did want to get a picture with you, but I think she'll live. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so friggin' sorry. And so I sent an email because I have the Ben dude's email. I sent an email to him, copied her, and just to make sure my ass is covered, copied a higher up in the Busch Gardens corporate realm who has often helped me with some extra tickets and fast passes and stuff like that. Quick queue, I think they call it. And making sure that he was in the loop. So the worst thing that could happen to me is that they take away this card and my ability to help people out this summer. Like I thought maybe like if I didn't send an email, maybe they would think I was trying to abuse this pass or something.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure they knew not only was I on the up and up, but I want to be able to continue doing this. And so I got a very nice email back from JP up in their corporate office, not the JP that works here.
Oh, you'd never get a nice email from him.
I've never received a nice text from him. No, that's not true. I have. I was dying. So I everything's good. Everything's fine now. They're enjoying a day at Adventure Island, but man, what a broken system. What an idiot I am, and I'm so sorry.
This was over the course of maybe 45 minutes of ironing this out?
Yeah, it was a very stressful 11:15 to a little after 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Rough. So that was some beginning to the day. Anyway, here I am, and the biggest news story of the day by far is this Coldplay story.
Oh, it's a beaut.
I was praying that John Senning was not going to talk about it for all 3 hours of his program, because I didn't want you to be sick of it by the time we went on the air. And sure enough, my man I don't even think
off his
he
radar?
touched it. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
So let's talk about it. If you're unfamiliar, if you've not Googled the word Coldplay today, then you're missing out on the story, and I'm happy to give you the news. This CEO, what's the company? Atmosphere?
Yes.
The CEO of a company called Atmosphere was at a Coldplay show. That in and of itself isn't news, even though, it should be a scandal for him to have such lame taste in music. But if you look at Newsweek.com, CEO caught on Jumbotron during Coldplay concert leads to affair accusations. Every news outlet from Yahoo to CNN to Daily Mail, Newsweek, they're all covering it. A tech entrepreneur has found himself in the limelight, apparently unintended, after appearing on a stadium Jumbotron, embracing a woman who is not his wife.
Had his arms wrapped around her from behind, Drew.
Oh, it was a romantic embrace. Probably, the head of his turgid member rubbing up against her buttocks.
Mm-hmm.
Footage rocketing across social media Thursday appears to show astronomer CEO Andy Byron in a romantic clutch with his company's chief people officer. That's a nice way to say HR lady.
Yeah.
What a great expression, CPO, chief people officer. Kristen Cabot at a recent Coldplay concert, sparking speculation about their relationship. Astronomer is a private data infrastructure startup that achieved unicorn status, which somewhat related this weekend. Definitely looking for a unicorn. In 2022.
It's related at all, but whatever.
Well, the word unicorn is in there, Bo. With $1 billion or more valuation, the company recently moved its headquarters to New York City. Multiple messages sent by Newsweek to astronomer as well as Byron and his wife, not the chief people officer, Megan Kerrigan Byron, were not immediately returned Thursday. It's unclear whether Byron's wife also attended the concert.
Oh, is it? It's unclear.
Maybe she went to get a glizzy from the snack bar. I don't know. The thing is, Coldplay was playing Tuesday and Wednesday at Gillette Stadium, home of the Patriots, of course. And it wasn't quite a kiss cam like they have at Lightning games and basketball games and whatnot.
Yeah.
This was, I think, Chris Martin from Coldplay had a handy cam.
Yeah, it was him just scanning the crowd.
Yeah, like let's see all these people in the various states of enjoyment of my concert.
Dick.
And he's me. And he's showing these people, rocking out to Coldplay. If you can rock out to Coldplay, which you cannot. and you know what happens on the kiss cam? You show it, and some people are like, it's us. Other people are like, it's us. As soon as the camera hit this dude, you knew that he was up to something no good. He and the chief people officer, not even like a deer in headlights. This was just like a,
Yep.
They panicked. All they had to do was act like they belonged there. In fact, that's a little life advice from your old Uncle Drew to you. If you act like you belong somewhere, very few people will be suspicious of you. It's when you flail, it's when you freak out, it's when you panic that you draw attention to yourself. And sure enough, had this couple, I can assume they're a couple. If you're at a Coldplay show with a girl and you're a guy, you're a couple, even if you're both married to other people. The music's just so romantic. And so as soon as he's got her in the arms, she's got her hands on top of his arms that are around her and on her bosoms. As soon as it happens, His eyes get real wide. He goes to sit down. She turns her back to like run away. And it looks like there's a third lady with them.
Right.
And who seems to know what's going on.
Because she's laughing.
Yeah. She's like, oh, man, I'm getting a promotion.
Yeah, the lady, she before going wide-eyed, just after going wide-eyed, immediately turns her back to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, in their defense, if there's ever an OF moment and you just don't have time to figure out what you should actually do, that's one of them.
Yeah, correct. And that look, people have affairs. It happens. Like, there are people who cheat. It destroys relationships. It destroys people. But we are sexual creatures, and it takes some people a lot of effort to stay faithful. Usually, it's none of anybody else's business, except when it's thrust into the public spotlight, much like the tip of his pee-pee was thrust into the back of her buttocks. And so this was just dropped into our lap, and we are all lapping it up because it's tantalizing, it's titillating, it's naughty, it's tawdry, it's fun to us. So the world, I mean, TikTok immediately busted this guy.
TikTok is no mercy.
None. But here's the thing, like, even if you have a long-going affair with your chief people officer, to audaciously canoodle at a public event like a Coldplay show, you give no Fs. Like you, not just the opportunity for a kiss cam from Chris Martin, but like anybody you know looking up and seeing you, you're flying by the seat of your pants. You know, you're taking risks.
You are. I do think, okay, because it said in the article they had recently moved to New York, so maybe there's not a lot of people that know them there. It does seem like a place to get lost in a crowd would be a stadium, and they were all the way up top and all the way to the back. So you're not wrong, but I could see what their rationale was as far as being, not so out there.
Right. And like, not all affairs happen in some rent by the hour hotel room.
Just the best ones.
The real hot, dirty ones do,
yeah,
sure.
Right.
But
you know why you here, girl.
But this one playing out on the public stage is just on another level. And I don't know how they thought they were going to get away with it, but certainly the Chris Martin Handycam busted them out, and immediately TikTok was like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so, and that's his chief people officer,
yeah.
And they're both married to other people. I would love it, and this is asking a lot, I would love to know if anyone has been busted in an affair in such a public fashion. You were going to a restaurant that your wife never goes to, your husband never goes to, a neighbor saw you out somewhere, you were set up in a sting by a radio listener who loved Big Head Todd and the Monsters Bittersweet, hypothetically.
Sounds oddly specific.
800-771-1025. What a story. Everybody was immediately talking about it on social media. And as such, I have done something that I've never done in radio before. Made people laugh? No, not that. I have.
Why'd you steal my line?
Sorry. I didn't know if I could rely on you to deliver it with authenticity. I have crafted, for your listening enjoyment, because tomorrow is going to be all about the Beach Bash. You're going to be so goddamn sick of hearing about that Beach Bash tomorrow, you may never listen to this radio station again. We hope you do. But tomorrow, from JP to Setting Show to us, it's all Beach Bash all the time. Sorry, not sorry. Mo and I are still going to do a show for you. We'll have some non-Beach Bash related content, but we're going to be reporting on what happens out there. So today, just for you, a 5-part.
5 parts. Woo.
A 5-part rock opera, much like Tommy by The Who, much like Quadrophenia by The Who.
I was thinking R. Kelly's in the closet.
R. Kelly's trapped in the closet, whizzing on a teenager. Green
two
Day's
different
American
things.
Idiot. Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody.
There you go.
This is a 5-part rock opera.
Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Let's not get crazy.
Okay.
Hello, who are you?
Hey, my name is Greg.
Hi, Greg. How we doing today, bud?
Hey, good, bud. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
So my friend got out. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
My friend got outed on TV. It's Christmas time. He's in Boston.
Yeah.
They're doing a public puff piece about how wonderful it is, the holidays in Boston. And he's walking through the streets of Boston with his arm around his girlfriend on the 11 o'clock news, plus he's drunk, and the wife is watching TV. So that's the ultimate out.
Man, getting busted publicly like that on TV or on a kiss cam or whatever, and especially now where everybody's looking to go viral, especially on TikTok. Here's a novel idea. Stay faithful. And if you want to stray, end your relationship. Have enough decency and dignity for yourself and your partner to go, hey, you know what? I love you, but I don't think I can be monogamous or faithful. And that'll give them the option to go, you know what? I don't think I can either. And then the two of you can go, all right, we can go one of two ways. We can lean into this. You can bang other people. I can bang other people. We can bang other people in front of each other. We can bang other people behind each other's backs. But at least we know that we're not being faithful and monogamous and committed to just each other. Or you break up and you go, oh, it's been real. Take it easy. Love you. But, best of luck to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Olivero in the studio about to write something on a paper towel. Mike, get on that microphone and tell me whatever it is. You don't have to scribble on a bounty paper, a quicker picker upper.
So my goal was to not interrupt your program.
No.
So your guest is here. I just want to let you know she's waiting in.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Apologize.
Appreciate
I didn't mean
that.
to do a run-in.
Oh, no. Thank you very much.
I'm not NWMO.
I
guess I got Mike Olivero, MO, so it is an NWMO part 2.
I appreciate that very much.
You could be tag team. I'll be the white version. You could be the...
Sure.
Oh, Salt and Pepper's here, and we're in effect. Why don't you two push it? Thank you, Mike O. And thank you for all your hard work. Thank you. You're kicking ass. You're kicking ass. This is going to be a very emotional segment coming up next. I didn't know a way to promote it without it taking away from the profound impact that it is going to have. But there is a young lady who's going to be joining us in the studio next who went through what can only be described as a nightmare, a parent's worst nightmare. But like so many heroic people do, she's using it as an opportunity to help other parents. I know a handful of people in my life, shout out to my man Donnie, who have lost their kids, and instead of allowing that to consume them with grief and sorrow, which I'm sure it still does, they have turned that into an opportunity to help, to do good. In Donnie's case, there's going to be a Bay It Forward toy drive in September that we're going to tell you more about as it gets closer. I met his daughter, Baylor. She was an Apple a Day recipient, tragically lost her life. And Donnie and his beautiful wife and beautiful family, shout out to Carly as well. They are using her memory and Baylor's sisters too, to do a toy drive so that kids don't have to go without toys while they're in the hospital. We talk a lot on this show about online safety. We talk a lot on this show about how cruel teenagers can be online, and how back in our day, if someone was making your life miserable at school, at least you got the refuge at home because we didn't have the internet. And no one was really going to call you at home and bully you that way, and you had the option not to answer the phone. Our kids today don't have that luxury. Our kids today are targeted and attacked by cruel, thoughtless, and unfeeling monsters. Our next guest has unfortunately experienced that. I'll tell her story, and we'll talk about what she's doing to help your kids stay a little safer next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
I do have a couple reports of accidents on the Mixmaster where I-75 and I-4 kind of scramble it up there. However, that's just on the Google Maps. On my other traffic maps, there's no reports of accidents. So I think it's just people who don't know where they're going using the Google Maps and thinking just because they're going slow, there has to be an accident. No, sometimes there's just a lot of cars there and things go slow because this is Tampa Bay. Otherwise, everything is still looking sweet, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed. I'm Ethan with your traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4. $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SCTF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hey, I'm moving into my dorm soon and I don't know where to start.
You're in the right place. IKEA family members save up to 15% off college essentials to help you feel right at home.
Okay, wow. Maybe you can help me pick my classes too?
Furniture is more my thing.
Fair.
Visit us in-store or online from 7/1 to 8/5 for more details. Offer valid 7/1 to 8/5/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/ready for college for details. Restrictions apply.
Sig Sauer Day is back this Saturday, July 19th at Shark Coast Tactical. Sig is the leading developer of subguns, ARs, and suppressors. If you're a Sig owner or you want to become one, Shark Coast always has the best inventory around. You do not want to miss Sig Day this Saturday, July 19th. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Get in there for Sig Day and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June has always been a huge month at Stingray, and this year, there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up bargains while they last. We can't predict the future, but the good news is right now, we have a huge inventory of new Chevrolets on the ground with rebates, bonus cash, and low financing all available. And Stingray's dealer discount is as much as $4,000. And remember, at Stingray, we do not charge a dealer fee, and that automatically saves you anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 on top of all the other discount. So listen, if you do shop somewhere else, be sure to ask, what is your dealer fee? Because otherwise, it's probably hidden in the fine print and can cost you thousands. But here at Stingray, there simply is no dealer fee, period. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino? New members of Unity by Hard Rock receive 50% off at the Fresh Harvest Buffet, plus receive a limited edition t-shirt and up to $200 on them. And at the Hard Rock, they match your tier. Show your premier tier card from select competitor casinos for an opportunity to match your tier with the equivalent Unity by Hard Rock tier. And there's always something happening. Wrangler giveaway, Harley Davidson drawing, and a $20,000 blackjack tournament on the July 30th. Stop by and win at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at The Pirate Bar, Tarpon Tap House, and Fergs. Visit 1073theeagle.com for more details. Neutral, keep it tasty.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Any showers and storms ending tonight, kind of steamy, lows near 80. The heat is on through the weekend. Sunshine on Friday, a few afternoon storms and highs way up into the mid-90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Gotta say, when I ask a guest what type of music they like so I can give them a nice intro, and I asked our guest, say, guest, I'd like to play some personalized music. What do you listen to, Cheryl? And Cheryl said, 80s stuff. I said, oh. I was thinking she would, no offense, Mo, pick poppy crap like you like Aha.
First off.
Or Wham.
Wham.
I love Wham. And I said, okay, well, you know, the 80s, a lot of stuff came out in the 80s, from Mr. to Starship to Midnight Star. And she said, how about The Cure? And I said, well, I think we found our new best friend.
There you go, right there.
Cheryl, welcome. I wish you could be here under better circumstances, but you have a story to tell that every parent, I feel like, needs to hear. I said right before you came on that you have experienced the most profound tragedy that a parent can experience, which is the loss of a child. There are people who allow that to consume them, understandably so. There are people who carry that weight with them for the rest of their lives, again, understandably so. But there are other people who heroically, stoically are able to do something good, positive, and productive when it comes to making a difference in other lives. And that is what you are doing in the memory of McKenna. People who listen to the show may remember the story that we covered a while back about McKenna. But I'd love for you, if you don't mind, Cheryl, in your own words, to first tell us about this young lady and then the tragic circumstances that led to her taking her own life.
Thank you, Drew. And yeah, I wish I wasn't here under these circumstances either. And as hard as it is to talk about McKenna's story and her life and legacy, it's a story that has to be told. It's hard, but I have to do it. So I'm here and I'm speaking out and I won't stop speaking out. McKenna was just larger than life. And I know it sounds so cliche to say that she lit up a room, but she literally lit up the orbit that she was in. She had a way of making the person that she was talking to, the only person in the room, felt heard, felt seen. She was the one picking up a friend in the school bathroom who just went through a bad breakup to make sure that they were okay, walked kids to school, walked kids to their car because they were feeling bullied. So the irony doesn't, fall short on me, right? What happened to McKenna was incredibly tragic. I'll never be whole again, and I will always carry it with me, but we're trying to turn our grief into purpose and help make a change. We want McKenna's legacy to be one of kindness, courage, and change. Everybody needs kindness. You don't know what people are going through. And, the courage to speak up, stand up, speak out. You see something going on, say something. Silence helps no one. And change, the last laws that were implemented to keep kids safe online was over 25 years ago. Like we didn't even have cell phones then.
Yeah.
Smartphones. So McKenna's story, and it's not all that she is, but she had two tragic incidents happen to her in high school. One in her freshman year that she worked really hard to get through. A friend of hers, sent a compromising photo of her to the school, essentially. Embarrassing, humiliating, betrayal, things that would be hard for you and I to go through. But as a 16-year-old kid, that's the weight of the world. So anyway, she worked really hard to get through that. Fast forward 3 days before her senior year in high school was to start. And, she was an incredible hockey player. She was a goalie. She was just so competitive and resilient. And anyway, she was hanging out with friends and, like most 16-year-olds would do before school starts. And what it essentially came down to, Drew, was, 4 of her closest friends and teammates. It comes down to mean girl drama over boy drama that led to cruel and deadly cyberbullying, social media canceling, sharing the tragic secret that she carried with her for 2 years, which was that she had been raped by one of her friend's boyfriends. I'm sorry, her friend's brother, who, anyway, they had shared that with all of their friends and teammates. God. And so she couldn't see through it. I think at the end of the day, she was trying to stay away from the social media. She was getting blown up on, text, Snap, you name it. And a 16-year-old brain is not fully developed, and she couldn't see through it. And she made the fateful, permanent decision to take her own life, again, 3 days before her senior year.
I'm so sorry. We didn't have to deal with stuff like this as kids because, like I was telling Maurice when you came in, if you got bullied at school, if people were mean to you at school, you at least had the refuge of your home. No one was going to knock on your door and call you names or anything. Teenagers online are going to make some questionable decisions. They're going to let photographs of themselves get out there. You want to surround yourself with a circle of people who are going to look out for you, but we know very well, having been teenagers ourselves, that they lack the maturity and the wisdom to do the right thing always. And I hate so much that there wasn't anyone in McKenna's circle that would confront those other girls and say, what you're doing isn't just wrong, it's lethal. And McKenna's story, while tragic, is certainly not isolated. This happens all the time. And the fact that there's been no legislation in the last 25 years to update how dangerous it is, how toxic it is online for these boys and girls is unfathomable to me.
And that's why we're speaking out. I mean, if there had been more transparency, if there had been laws to protect our kids, we have found some refuge in joining an effort, the Parents SOS group, Parents for Safe Online Spaces. And essentially, Parents SOS is responsible for the substance of the COSA bill that we're trying to get passed, the Kids Online Safety Act. It sailed through the Senate last year. Senators Blackburn, who's been tremendous, and Blumenthal introduced it into the Senate. It sailed through 99-3, bipartisan support. It got hung up in the House. We thought it was going to make it through. It went through revisions and markups, and it didn't sadly make it through the end of the year. It was just reintroduced a month ago. So we're super hopeful. Congressman Bilirakis and Castor here locally co-sponsored it in the House. So they've been a huge support. They want to see this, get past the finish line this year. And essentially what the Kids Online Safety Act does is it holds big tech accountable. It'll require them to change their algorithms so that they put kids' safety first over profits.
Great.
It is incredible. I wish I knew a fraction of what I know now. Because if you knew a fraction of it, and that's what you've got to do, you just got to educate. Everybody's got to be up to speed on those online harms. You can't prevent kids from being exposed to it, so you can at least have the conversation and let them know to expect it. But the sextortion, the cyberbullying, the access to drugs, and the fentanyl overdoses. It's the viral TikTok challenges that are taking kids down like every day, and they won't take the videos down, but they're pushing content that the kids are not asking for, and that's not fair.
It's not, and the cyberbullying and the sextortion are things that I cannot imagine having to have dealt with when I was a young man. You make dumb decisions when you're a teenager, and if I had a cell phone when I was a kid, and there was a girl who was, or what I thought was a girl who was like, "Let me see that thing," I'd be like, "Oh, sure," send it to all your girlfriends, and it turns out it's some 50-year-old dude who's then going to go, "Thanks for that, by the way. Start sending me $1,000 every week," or all of your friends see this, your mom sees this, your teenage, everybody sees this, and it's the devil's playground on there. When you look back at all the steps of the way, I could tell that you and McKenna had a very close relationship. Did you probably knew there was trouble afoot, right?
Yes, I mean, she was my best friend. We were each other's person, and of course, I feel like I failed her, right? But there's a lot of things I couldn't have known, and there's a lot of things we didn't know until a week after she passed away. And had she been able to hang on a few days, she would have realized that her friends and so many people were rallying around her. And if it wasn't for her friends stepping up and letting us know what had happened and showing us what had happened, we wouldn't have known. But it's.
Was there any justice? Was there anything that happened to the kids, the immediate ones that were at the forefront of the bullying, or did they escape?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything. Cyberbullying is not a crime in the state of Florida. What happened to McKenna was very targeted and took place between Tuesday and Saturday. And, she took her life the wee hours of Sunday morning.
And there's no law on the books as far as harassment or anything of that nature?
Not in the state of Florida.
Wow.
And the schools don't want to deal with it. They kick the can. Sadly, they don't make it safe or easy to report cyberbullying. And then when it is reported, the school's answers typically are send them to another school. They're re-victimizing the victim.
Yeah.
Instead of taking care of the problem. I mean, there needs to be more education. I mean, parents need to be involved with what their kids are doing online, but it can't all come down to the parents. We can't do everything. Yes, definitely parental involvement is necessary, but there needs to be more tools online, more accountability. Big tech needs to do a better job protecting our kids.
You seem, Cheryl, like the type of person who, sure, you would like justice for McKenna and to make sure that these awful teenagers are held accountable. But I think your higher purpose, or greater purpose, if you will, is to make sure that parents know that this can happen to them as well, that there are steps that they can take to insulate their kids against this awful cyberbullying that takes place.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nothing I do or say or anybody does or says is going to bring McKenna back, and that is tragic enough in and of itself. But we're trying to turn our pain into purpose, and that if I can prevent one teenage girl from, you know, the embarrassment, humiliation, and pain that McKenna went through and then suffered in silence as a result, spare one parent having to lose their child, like, it would be worth it. And we're trying to be transparent because we feel like there wasn't a lot of transparency from the school or really many people up until that point. So we're trying to help others that way. And if we can help save just one, then it's worth it. Not her death, but this is uncharted territory for a lot of people. And it's not about just telling McKenna's story now. It's now about making the digital space safer for kids online. It's designed to be addictive.
Yep.
It's, kids spend, I think, over 200 plus hours more on their phones than they do in school.
Yep.
So these rabbit holes that they're going down, it's deadly, and, it's scary. I mean, it's
a terrifying playground out there. And these, I have a 22-year-old son, and going through preteen to teen and seeing the type of culture that exists with boys in gaming and girls in Snapchat, it's so easy to dehumanize someone because you're not talking to them in person. It's one thing if you call someone a name in person, they call something back. In our day, maybe you'd have a fist fight. Now, you can hide behind an avatar. You can hide behind a screen name. You can say the most insanely hurtful and toxic and negative things. And like you said, there's virtually no culpability for it. There's nothing that can blow back in your face. There are no consequences.
It's definitely different than like the typical bullying that we think of in the past. And certainly if it could happen to McKenna, it could literally happen to anybody, because she is, without a doubt, socially, academically, athletically gifted. I mean, she was everything. And but yeah, to your point though, you had mentioned willing participants sending photos. I mean, and that's tricky enough, right? You think you're talking to someone your same age, and then it turns out that they're, a 50-year-old male in, Africa.
Yeah.
It's a whole different story. But even now with like AI, you don't even have to send the picture. There's the deep fakes.
Right.
There's the ghost profiles. And the ghost and behind the screen in general, that's going to make people like able to target more, be just more personal. And it lasts forever. You can't outrun the internet. And once it's out there.
It is out there.
Let me ask you a question, because it probably help a lot of parents out there too, because you mentioned it a couple of times, talking about the spirit of McKenna and how she was one to help others and stand up for others, and how she excelled here and there. Did that somehow and in some way, do you think it may have allowed you to be blinded by some of the signs that were there, because you have that because she's so great and because she's so strong, does it divert your attention away and somehow from signs that may have helped or no? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. And I think, as a whole, I think social media is making it harder and harder for parents to see those kind of signs. I mean, looking back, yes, McKenna and I were extremely close. We're still very close. And she told me what was going on. I knew that there was mean girl drama going on. I didn't know to what extent.
But you want to believe that your child, because as strong as she was and what she did to others, it makes you want to believe that she's got this. She can handle this.
Right.
But again, the embarrassment, humiliation on a world stage, on the internet, I can't even imagine going through that. So yes, across and what it's doing to mental health and the impact across the board on kids, especially, it's not just these harms; it's the impact on mental health.
And you make a good point, because I'm assuming because of your music selection, you're a child of the '80s, like
absolutely.
us. If you don't, we never had to. And Drew brought this up as well. We never had to deal with that type of bullying or that type of maybe humiliation or embarrassment that happens online. So I don't know that we're able to fully empathize with the impact that it can have on a child's psyche and emotional well-being, because we just don't have a frame of reference for it.
Yeah, and to your point, Mo, when we were kids, the bullied were the weakest link. You'd pick out the outcast, the loner. McKenna radiates. McKenna had it going on. Hockey, you could tell she had a great friend group, a bubbling, vivacious young lady, and still found herself the victim of online harassment and bullying to the point where it took her to the darkest place possible. And I think that should be a cautionary tale to every parent out there that it could be your kid too. And there's nothing wrong as a parent with taking your kid's mobile device and going, see what's going on there. Let's check out your Snapchat. Let's check, which, by the way, Snapchat for kids with disappearing messages, one of the absolute worst things that a kid or adult can get involved in. There's just so much shady crap going on there, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, nothing good happens from something that's going to disappear. It's intentional,
and
without a doubt.
that's the beauty of what you're trying to do. That it highlights the necessity of it, because what is the purpose of a disappearing text other than to hide something?
Right.
If big tech is servicing our children in hiding things from us, there needs to be accountability.
I think Snapchat was actually like the Snap Map was probably designed by a drug dealer. Like, it is a roadmap. It even suggests friends, you know, like it's that and Instagram. Super deadly.
Devil's playground.
And speaking of Instagram, I have a fact here I just wanted to read out because it really blows you away. Instagram hosts more than 90,000 pro eating disorder accounts, which reach more than 20 million users, generating more than $230 million in profit for Meta.
Pro eating disorder accounts. What does that mean?
It's encouraging. It's sending content. The way the algorithms are designed.
Yeah.
This is a fact that I just read the other day, and it blew me away, and I'm still getting blown away. But if a teen takes a selfie and then they delete it, the algorithm knows and assumes that it's deleting it because the child doesn't like the way they look, and then they sell their data to hundreds of beauty companies, again, making profits.
Good Lord.
And I read somewhere, I think it was by the time a child reaches 16, there are like I want to say over 18,000 data points collected on them at that point. And that's not right either. That's a roadmap to, for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, and Cheryl, as parents, when our kids are like, I want a smartphone, we don't want them to be the odd one out. We're like, oh, well, I can't say no because all the other kids have them too. That is bullcrap. That is absolutely the worst decision. I wish I had held off on my son having it. I think all of us as parents wish that we could have just been like the Luddites and they're like, no technology, no phones until you're 18, et cetera. There's no upside to it. And if your kid has to be the nerd without a mobile device, at least they're not being assailed by like 18,000 data points where they're getting content pushed on them that is designed to manipulate them and get them addicted.
And at least they're alive, right?
Right.
It's exactly it. Hold off as long as you can, giving your kid a phone. You give your kid a phone, you give them access to the world, but you also give the world access to your kid.
Right.
And that is really scary, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. And for your young kids, if you think, oh, well, they're just on Roblox or they're just on this. Well, guess what? Those sick, disgusting, insidious predators have figured out a way to get to your kids via kids' YouTube channels, by Roblox chat, etc. There is nothing good happening online. Well, I can't say nothing. There is very little good, because the Bone online, we stream. Very little good happening online for your kids. And you kids shouldn't be streaming this. Go wash your parents' car and go to bed, for crying out loud. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's talk about then the third annual celebration of McKenna's life. It's going to be at the Tampa Bay Skating Academy, which I've driven by 100 bazillion times and never stopped by. It's right by the Walmart on Forest Lake. Shout out to Jay Goody for breakfast right in that little plaza right there. They're awesome. And tell us about the McKenna Way celebration of life, which will honor the memory of your beautiful daughter.
Yeah, McKenna, she loved the ice. That was the home rink where she learned to skate and learned to play hockey. So there's a lot of sentimental, memories there. So it's an opportunity for friends, family, the community, anybody who wanted to learn more about Kindness Matters and the McKenna Way. It's an opportunity for everybody to come together. We've got an open skate plan for people that don't play hockey but want to enjoy the beauty of the ice that McKenna so loved. We just wanted to be inclusive, just like McKenna. And then there will be 2 hockey games, an intermediate and advanced games, and there'll be a silent auction and some raffle and some giveaways. So yeah, just a great opportunity to come together, educate. The Kindness Matters Pledge is something that we feel very passionate about and that we've created, and it's on the McKennaWay.com as well, access to downloading the Kindness Matters Pledge. It's looking out for yourself, looking out for others, standing up and doing the right thing. But anyway, we'll have a booth there also for the Kindness Matters Pledge as well.
Good. What you're doing is heroic, and I don't know if you see it that way or not. I don't imagine it gets any easier for you per se, but to use what happened to your daughter to make a difference in other lives and maybe, like you said, save one life out there, have one parent out there. I just pray that someone out there listening is going to have a conversation with their kid as soon as this interview is over, later on tonight, over dinner, whatever. We're all so wrapped up in our phones. We're also wrapped up in the workaday world and getting things done that we don't take the time that we should to sit down with our kids and talk about what's really going on with them. And we need to do a much better job at that because there are so many pitfalls out there that our kids can fall into. And if it can happen to a vivacious, incredibly gifted young lady like McKenna, then it can happen to your kid as well,
Absolutely. And if I could just encourage everybody to reach out to your legislator, we need to get this COSA bill passed, the Kids Online Safety Act. We need Congress to finish what they started last year and get it past the finish line for the good of all kids.
Yeah, absolutely. And Attorney Patrick Smith just texted me. He's got really, really good connections, and he wants to do whatever he can do to help get the bill through. So I'll give you his contact information.
Thank you.
He's an incredibly helpful, shirtless man.
Sounds like a story there.
Yeah, there's a whole story there. So kindness does matter. We've covered a lot here about online safety, about protecting your kids. Anything else that we need to know, Cheryl?
Just stay vigilant, speak out. You see something going on, just use your influence, silence doesn't help anybody. And there's no need for anybody to suffer in silence, and be kind and think before you hit send.
Yeah. That moment, whether you're engaging in person, interpersonal communication or online, we all tend to react without thinking sometimes. And certainly I'm absolutely guilty of speaking without contemplating the impact. When we take that extra second to go, do I really know what this person's going through? Okay, so this person's being a you-know-what to me. What's causing that? What's making them do that? No one is born, I don't think, anybody's really born evil. I don't think anybody's born with hate in their heart. It is something we are conditioned to learn throughout our lives. And I think if we take that extra second, and I'm certainly including myself in this, to contemplate the impact of our words and to think about what other people might be struggling with or going through, you're never going to regret showing someone else kindness. And I think that is the message we need to send today. Thank you, Cheryl. You're brave and you're incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling the story. And again, Saturday, August 2nd, 2 p.m., the 3rd annual celebration of McKenna's life at the Tampa Bay Skating Academy in beautiful Oldsmar, Florida. Show up, watch your speed on that road. There are cops all the time, as I know.
Yes,
and thank you, Cheryl. You're awesome. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you for helping with the awareness.
Absolutely.
And Mo.
Thank you. He didn't do anything. All right. So before we go to break, then let me remind you that we are giving away $1,000 every hour. Here is your last word that you can use to enter into the 1025 The Bone app. The word is rich. R-I-C-H, as in big and rich. The country duo, I believe, with Cowboy Troy. Rich, go enter that in the 1025 The Bone app. You could win yourself $1,000. And we'll be right back to talk more about the Coldplay CEO and HR lady having an affair and busted. Great story.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Looks like I'm the traffic good luck charm for the day. The only accident that I see right now is on the southern end of US 19. It is on the southbound side, right around 55th Avenue North right now. It's causing a little bit of backup for, I don't know, maybe like 3-4 blocks. Nothing super hardcore. Of course, traffic is picking up on all the big streets, so anything can happen and the weather could pick up. It's all up in the air right now, but if you can get out of work early, I say do it.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
During the month of July, Renewal by Andersen of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Andersen. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob?
What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
People today want quality. They want something that's going to last.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire talking about the difference between a handcrafted designer ring and the overseas knockoffs you see at most jewelry stores.
When you come here, you don't have to settle for a cookie cutter ring that's being made by the masses.
It's true. IDC has been chosen by the top bridal designers to be their only authorized retailer here. Names like Tacori, Verragio, Simon G, A. Jaffe, Henry Dawsey, and dozens more. American-made rings of the highest quality and lasting value.
We're able to offer brands that other jewelers tried to get over and over and over again. These brands are known, respected, they deliver a quality product for a fair valued price.
So you don't have to compromise. At IDC, you will always be guaranteed a real, natural, rare diamond showcased in a handcrafted ring with exceptional craftsmanship. It's all part of the IDC experience.
People here trust us because we are the real deal.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Hey, Josh, what's with all the fans? And what are you doing with our cooler? It's as hot as heck in here.
I know. The AC's out again. I'm converting our cooler into a makeshift portable AC unit.
You just ruined our new cooler. Why didn't you just call Climate Design Home Services?
I called the other guys. They can't get to us until 2 weeks from now. I'm sure they're all booked solid.
Josh, Climate Design Home Services can install AC systems typically the same day. They have licensed HVAC, electrical, and plumbing crews to take care of our entire home. And right now, we get our choice of a hot water tank up to 50 gallons or a whole home surge protector when we install an AC system. We can finance it too. Plus, they have over 1,500 five-star reviews and service the entire Suncoast region.
Okay, I'll call now. In the meantime, if you're looking for the ice, it's in the cooler.
Ugh.
Call Climate Design Home Services today and get cool air fast. Go online for offer details at climatedesign.com or call 727-295-1572.
Hey, boss, it's me, your air conditioning unit. You know, the one who cools your house. Just wanted to remind you that summertime means I'll be working overtime. Because the hotter it is, the harder I work. And the more electricity I use to keep your home feeling like, well, you don't live in Florida. So don't be alarmed when your electric bill goes up. In fact, 50% of that bill can be from my cooling. Here's a tip for you, boss. Go to TampaElectric.com/summerbills for more information and ways you can save. You're welcome.
At Advent Health, we know your heart. Find nationally recognized heart care specialists at FloridaHeartExperts.com. That's FloridaHeartExperts.com.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now, only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
Imagine clutching your chest, gasping for air. A heart attack strikes without warning. Your loved ones panic, powerless to help. Your life changes forever or ends in a single terrifying moment. Mike Calta here for Lifeguard Imaging. That's why I've been telling you for years, get scanned. Heart disease claims millions of lives annually, often with no symptoms. Don't let that be your story. You could feel fine today while deadly plaque builds in your arteries or cancer silently grows inside you. And by the time you notice, it may be too late. It doesn't have to end this way. Lifeguard Imaging's high-accuracy CT scans detect heart disease and hundreds of forms of cancer, often before symptoms ever appear, giving you the chance to take action and do something about it. A 5-minute scan can mean the difference between life and death, between years with your family or a preventable tragedy. Don't wait for symptoms or pain. Take control before it's too late and take the guesswork out of your health. Right now, when you join Lifeguard Imaging's Legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. Give it to your spouse, your sibling, your best friend, or someone you just want to protect. Trust me, the peace of mind is priceless. Visit lifeguardimaging.com today. The scariest thing you can do is nothing at all. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
Hey, it's Matt, your leaf filter trusted pro. Gutters are an often neglected part of the home. They're also one of the most important. Clogged, overflowing gutters can cause serious problems like foundation damage or basement flooding, which can cost thousands of dollars to fix. Let's face it, cleaning gutters yourself is not only a hassle, it can be dangerous. But when you get Leaf Filter, you'll never have to worry about cleaning clogged gutters again. Get started today by visiting leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free inspection. If you decide to move forward, we'll professionally clean, realign, and seal your gutters before installing our patented stainless steel micro mesh system. Leaf Filter keeps out everything but the water. And it's backed by a lifetime transferable no clogs warranty. So you're protected for good. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help. Visit Leaf Filter today for a free inspection and estimate, and you could save up to 30%. Visit leaffilter.com/deal. That's leaffilter.com/deal.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Driving in your car, I never want to go home because I haven't.
This is on the the off chance that Cheryl's listening in her car and is also a Smiths fan, which I don't know how you could be a Cure fan without being a Smiths fan. But
they go hand in hand.
Hand in glove, if you will, Maurice.
Yes.
I really hope this Online Safety Act can pass. It's insane to me that there hasn't been an online safety bill for kids in the last 25 years because they're damn sure have been predators who have figured out how to make it less safe for your kids online. And as always, our government, they don't do a very good job of protecting us.
No.
And you can't, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, Mo, but as a parent of boys, which we are, when another parent comes to you and lets you know something that is going on with your kid and their friend group and your kid is part of it, that is a moment when you are filled with shame and rage. And there were only a couple of times, thank God, because I have a very good kid, but even a good kid can fall in with kids who are not so good and do some not so great things.
Absolutely.
And when you have to kind of put the smack down a little bit and go, hey, I got a call from Jason's mom. What the frick are you guys doing to this one kid? Oh, well, he started this, so we had to. It's so hard to get your kid to see how miserable they are making life for other kids. And I am so blessed that we did not have the internet when I was younger. Not because I would have been a victim of bullying. I would have been one of the worst perpetrators. I was an asshole. I know how much has changed, but still. Thanks to Cheryl for helping tell her story.
Yes.
800-771-1025. And thanks to everybody who listened. And hopefully we'll have a very difficult conversation with your kids. My girlfriend Sarah had a long talk with her teenage daughter about online safety and whatnot because of that segment. So hopefully
good.
You will as well. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, Drew and Mo, it's John. How's it going, guys?
Hello, John. I don't have a very good vibe about your phone call. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you.
No, I'm just tapping into the last segment because that's what I've been teaching my daughter. I've been in cybersecurity for quite some time and been in IT for 23 years now. And the struggles are real and the importance is correct. And I appreciate her getting on the radio and expressing her voice and what she's gone through and what she's went through. And the importance of the platforms that a lot of kids try to go, I want this. And a lot of the parents just say yes. And I can't express it enough that you got to have, it's not protecting them from necessarily the world. I actually just posted something where they have a bot farm that basically it's generated to argue you on the internet on purpose and can continue to like drive you to think about things and start going negative ways and all that stuff. Literally right before that you introduced that call.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff is like not necessarily fake. It's real, but it's just bot generated, not in a good way. And to you know what it does, public
John?
Platforms.
It sows dissent, and I think they do it to teenagers, and they do it to us too. Your Facebook feed is specially designed to engage you to use Facebook more, and they probably figured out a long time ago that you relate more or you interact more with negativity than you do positivity. I don't know if it's the way my dumb brain works, but if I read 100 positive comments about something and one negative, my mind goes, "Oh my God, someone doesn't like what I'm doing. I got to focus on that negative." And online, multiply that times 1 billion, and then all of a sudden you're arguing with your family members about politicians that wouldn't urinate on you if you were on fire, you know?
Yeah, no, and that's just my take on it. I mean, that's my opinion, but I got a lot of the neighborhood that relies on us folks that work in that field.
Yeah.
And it's just more no than yes, or, just guidance more than just a no, but it could be a cruel place. But, like back in the day, growing up in the 80s, that bullying was like a note passed in the classroom that was, handed to, but it was just
It was
in
that. It was over.
classroom, not
Right.
to the world.
You give somebody
That
an
was it.
atomic wedgie, and then boom, that's it. The kid goes home and he's got his underwear up his butt. But now you go home and you're on your mobile device and it's nonstop. You're assaulted by it all day long and all night long, and you can't get away from it. Thanks, appreciate that. Sorry about my earlier skepticism on your call. Hello there. Who are you?
I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Ryan from Bradenton. Good afternoon, Drew. Good afternoon, Mo.
Hi.
I wanted to let you know my daughter, who is about to be a senior when the year starts, she went to Hale Middle down here in Bradenton, which is where the whole teacher student thing happened. And I can tell you...
I'm sorry, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific. Teacher-student thing?
Yeah, there was a teacher there that had sex with a student.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but that's neither here nor there. But my daughter was not cyberbullied, but she was bullied at school.
Mm.
And we called the school. We talked to the principal, the assistant principal. We talked to the sheriff's office that was there. Nothing ever came of it. And we actually had to take her out of school and put her in online school, and now she's doing well. It's just, you know, I don't even know what to say. You know, I think the schools need to do more.
They do, and a lot of the schools kind of had their hands tied, but a lot of them don't, and they'll just use that as an excuse. And I encourage parental responsibility. I think it had to be very difficult to do what you did and take your kid out of that school, but you might have saved your kid's life. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough to uproot a kid, but it's also tough to bury a kid. And do whatever you need to do to make sure your kid is happy, secure, and as safe as possible, you know?
Absolutely. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Mo.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate the call. 800-771-1025 is the number. Good afternoon. Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mo.
Hi.
This is Jim from Riverview.
Hey, Jim.
I just wanted to get the name and date of the event.
Sure.
McKenna's event.
Yep, absolutely. You can find it on the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page, but I'll be happy to tell you it is August 2nd at the Tampa Bay Skating Academy right there off of Forest Lake Road and Tampa Road in Oldsmar, Florida, and starts at 2 p.m. Going to be a great day for awareness and compassion and all the good things.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, homie. Appreciate the call. There's been a statement from the CEO, Andy Byron. Of Astronomer.
Statement time.
Let me get a nice Coldplay music bed.
By the way, when did you start hating on Coldplay? If I'm not mistaken, back in the day, didn't you try and woo some woman with Yellow?
No.
You sure Yellow wasn't you in some chick's song?
No. Nope.
Okay.
But I like to rag on Coldplay, kind of like people like to rag on Nickelback. But I got nothing against them. They're a fine enough band. They're like a poor man's Radiohead.
Well, you're not wrong there.
But let's give you a little Coldplay. If you didn't catch the news today, if your job doesn't allow you to check out the news, you're missing a delicious story about a tech CEO caught on a Jumbotron with his arms wrapped around a married lady who is not his wife. The chief people officer, Kristen Cabot, was being embraced by the CEO, Andy Byron. Romantic clutch, Newsweek is calling it. And this dude might lose everything because of a stolen moment at a Coldplay show.
First and foremost, excellent selection. My favorite Coldplay song. Secondly, does it make it worse for him or the public's view that it's someone he was working with, or does it not matter? In other words, if nobody knew who the girl was, he was just caught with his arms around the girl, and you later find out it's whoever from where, some whore. Or the fact that they work together, is that worse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's way worse because she was the chief people officer.
Well,
like Suppose he was sexually harassing an underling, and that underling has to go to the chief people officer who he is banging. That's going to be much worse.
How you find that unicorn? Did you like it?
Speaking of which, I will be looking for a unicorn this weekend if there are any single ladies who like couples. I digress. Here's a statement from CEO of Astronomer, Andy Byron. Let me start by apologizing to my family, my wife, and our wonderful employees. My behavior is inexcusable, and the shame I'm receiving is well-deserved. I tried to hide my actions, but the truth has finally been revealed. I am a Coldplay fan. And not just the first 2 albums. I also like the recent stuff. I'm going to be taking some time to contemplate my future. Please respect our family's privacy at this time.
That is so great. That was funny. And a great post-up. Listen, if this guy had hair on his balls, that's exactly what he would post.
All right, so now that we have muddled through 90 minutes of radio and we've given you some impactful stuff, I have crafted, for your listening enjoyment today, of course, a 5-part rock and roll opera about this scenario. It is in 5 acts. I will not be doing all 5 at once. You're welcome. Act 1, which I will introduce thusly, is called the conference call. The CEO asks the HR director, or chief people officer, if you will, to a Coldplay concert. Act 1 will commence now.
I go music karaoke.
Please ignore that. Thank you. That never happened. Act 1, the conference call. We came for a summit. Shoot, sorry, everybody. I lost my place. Sorry. Auspicious beginning. No dress rehearsal. We came for a summit, some panel on growth. You brought your assistant, but glanced at me both. You whispered team dinner, but booked us for 2. The only thing corporate was the view. You're married, I'm married. We fly first class lies, name tags and 9 brands, and hotel goodbyes. You texted at midnight, you wanna see Coldplay. Now I'm in your suite, eating sorbet. Nobody said it was noble. Nobody called it discreet. Your wife thinks you're crushing Q4, but you're just crushing me. Let's go see the scientist. It's a beautiful but tragic anthem.
Well, it certainly sets an interesting plate and makes one ache for the second act.
Thank you, Maurice. That's what I was here to do. I'll just give you the lyrics here. I've lost my place already. You smell like expense fraud and peppermint schnapps. You canceled the keynote to Motorboat HR. We're both on committees of marital guilt, but this town car's soft leather and our stories are built. Let's get to the pre-chorus again. Nobody said it was harmless, but the thrill's just too strong. We're two corporate cowards with carry-ons full of wrong. Yeah, let's hear Fix You live tonight while we dim our morals under stage lights. Say you're networking. Technically right. Just don't check Slack until Monday night. Take it to the bridge. And now I'm in your Outlook as vendor lunch. Our texts read like trial exhibits in a punch. We made love during Q3. We might be in court by Q4, but at least we got front row to Yellow on tour. Oh, let's go back to the start. Before HR knew. Before your wife called me from your kid's iPad 2. Ooh. Act 2 will be at the concert next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
The power of positive thinking can only get you so far, and today, as far as the traffic is concerned, that positive thinking ends now because 275 North, Lois Avenue in Tampa, looks like there's an accident now. It's got the left shoulder and the left lane blocked off. There's like 3 or 4 FHP already on site, but they're directing traffic around, so that is going to cause headaches for you. If you are on the Howard Franklin Bridge, you are SOL. If you could not take the Howard Franklin Bridge and get into Tampa on either the Gandy or the Courtney Campbell, that might save you some headaches when you finally get over into Tampa. Otherwise, going the other way, you're doing just fine for now, at least.
Brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% off roof replacements and monthly payments as low as $170 based on a $15,000 roof value. Storm season is here. Check them out at universalroof.com.
History had the gold rush, then came the oil boom, the tech boom, but right now it's the Wi-Fi boom. And the Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. With 99.9% network reliability, the power to connect to hundreds of devices, and low lag for a smooth connection, Xfinity is fueling the Wi-Fi boom. And now you can get booming fast, reliable Wi-Fi with one plan. Get Wi-Fi and unlimited data included, all for one price for 5 years with a 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%, buy with zero down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 36 months lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99. Do it. Signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on, and when your AC is on, your money is gone. Power companies love it, but Solar Bear says enough is enough. Stop renting your power from the power companies. Go solar now and own your power and get your first 12 months completely free. That's 0 power payments for an entire year. Solar Bear is Florida's local solar expert, not some national chain. With over a decade of experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the name you can trust. Call Solar Bear today or visit solarbear.com solarbear.com and start saving before your next bill shows up.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Not sure if your home's smart enough? Well, let's find out for free. John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. Now through July 31st, Hawkins Service Company is offering a free smart home consultation. They're going to walk you through the best upgrades to make your home cooler, safer, and more connected. No pressure, just honest advice. You can always book online at hawkinsserviceco.com or give them a call at 813-445-8209. Hawkins, one call. Handles it all.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
For WeatherTight windows and doors done right, call WeatherTight Windows for WeatherTight Mike. For WeatherTight windows, hurricane strong, go to WeatherTightWindows.com.
Call WeatherTight today at 813-908-0131.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
I've always gotten tons of UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We've worked with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at Locals, $5 Drinkery, and Katiki. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Any showers and storms ending tonight, kind of steamy, lows near 80. The heat is on through the weekend. Sunshine on Friday, a few afternoon storms and highs way up into the mid-90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Strange eyes and strange love. Strange love. That's how my love goes. Strange love. Will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? I will give it to you again and again. Will you return it?
Got me in that new wave state of mind. Bone Beach Bash tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be hot. Super hot. Hydrate. Please. We don't want anybody falling out. It'll be a great time. It all starts. First event is JP's live show, right? 11?
Yes, correct.
Check in your rooms at 3. Watch JP do his show. Watch Senning's show. Hopefully they'll have that bikini contest judged by Danielle.
Oh, nice.
I know. I would love to do an impromptu wet t-shirt contest. When's the last time you even knew of, let alone witnessed, a wet t-shirt contest? Probably when you were Malibu Mo.
I was going to say Ron and Ron days. Yeah. That era.
Man, I think, this might be a controversial opinion, I think a wet t-shirt contest is hotter than a bikini contest.
100%.
Like baby tee,
yeah,
no bra, no bikini top, skimpy bikini bottoms, boom. And ladies, don't worry about your figure. Rock that bikini. Like, some guys like skinny girls, some guys like big girls, some guys like all girls. We love all girls. So
yeah, I think there needs to be parameters.
Now, Mo,
I'm just
not the place for parameters. In case you're just joining us, we have got extensive wall-to-wall coverage of the tech CEO busted at a Coldplay concert with the chief people officer, not his wife. She is also married, and they got busted.
Oh, the HR girl is married too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So Chris Martin was, I guess he had a camera, and as the camera caught the embracing pair, who quickly separated when their image was beamed on the big screen to tens of thousands of fans enjoying the show, Chris Martin said, "Oh, look at these two." And when they did the old Amscray thing, he said, "All right, come on, you're okay. Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy." Well, it turns out that he's pretty prophetic because they were having an affair.
Yep.
And I guess the fallout has not been official yet. I've heard via TikTok that the wife of the CEO updated her Facebook page to divorced or no longer or single or something like that.
I could give a man a chance to explain.
I mean, ain't no damn explaining. Ain't no damn explaining to be done. Like they got busted, and I will now attempt to give you Act 2 of my 5-act play, rock opera, if you will, about, it's got a dramatic arc, too. This isn't just 5 songs put together Weird Al style. In Act 1, we had the wooing of the couple, the CEO asking the CPO, Chief People Officer, if you will, to the concert. Well, Act 2 is them actually at the concert, and it is to the tune of Coldplay's Fix You. I apologize for my singing voice, too. I could go falsetto. When you sneak from your desk at the end of the day, CEO and Chief People Officer were slipping away. Married to others who were stealing a thrill. At the Coldplay concert, chasing that chill. In the crowd, dancing, feeling so alive. Your hands and mine were ignoring the lies. But the kiss cam's watching. It's about to ignite. Our secrets unraveling in the stadium's light. Lights will guide us to the fall. Caught by the kiss cam, we're losing it all. Our spouses see us on the Jumbotron's glow. Busted at Coldplay, and now the whole world knows. Verse 2. When you're the big boss and I'm HR's queen, we thought our affair was a well-hidden dream. But the screen's too bright, our faces in view. And that crowd screaming loud, they know what we do. Boardrooms in chaos. The headlines will sting. But the ethics committee, they've got a whole new song to sing. We tried to play coy, said it's just one night. But you know, Mo, that kiss cam is cruel in that Coldplay light. I'd like to give co-writing credit to ChatGPT, by the way. I would love to take credit for these clever lyrics on my own, but the alien robots that populate AI, they helped. Let's take it to the end. Well, we could have fixed this, kept it out of sight, but that kiss cam caught us in the Coldplay light. Now we're trending on X. The scandal's unfurled. Our love's just a headline in the corporate world. No one associated with this couple or their family is ever going to be able to listen to Coldplay ever freaking again.
Oh,
you disagree?
Oh, no.
You think
no, I think you're right. I'm saying no, they will not be.
Unless, of course, the CEO and the chief people officer end up to be a couple. Do you think that they'll be able to have Coldplay like as their band together? Or would it just be so scandalous?
Well, I mean, if they ended up together, yeah, you could probably say thank God for Coldplay.
Right?
I could see that. Outside of that scenario, no. Probably never want to hear another Coldplay song.
Dude, and how about the couple, like the spouse of the CEO and the spouse of the chief people officer, they can never listen to any adult alternative radio station ever again on the off chance that they might be driving and boom, you got clocks. Boom, you got speed of sound. Boom, you got fix you. Boom, you got yellow. Viva la vida, teardrop, waterfall, paradise. Coldplay has a bunch of damn songs.
Oh, they've got a nest ton. Yeah, they've been around for almost 3 decades now.
Yeah, and
at the top primarily.
I mean, yeah, and these poor people, these spouses, these spurned spouses, will never, ever, ever be able to listen to Coldplay again. Not that that's that much of a tragedy, but I wonder about the inner workings. Like, were the spouses back at home and this canoodling couple was at like a business trip? Did they offer the spouses to go to Coldplay and each spouse was like, nah, I don't want to go. I don't like that band. You go. What's the worst that could happen? I need to know everything that happened to lead them up to going to Coldplay with each other.
And see, I want to know information after. I'm assuming they left the concert. There's no way you can stay there and finish out the concert. No way.
Once you're busted, you're saying you got to haul ass.
You got to haul ass. You got to get in front of it, Drew. You have to get in front of it. So you have to haul ass as you're driving. You have to think about what the story is going to be,
right?
And I can't imagine, especially if it was in the same town that they were in, that the TikTok would have reached the wife first. But if you're out on a business trip and you've got to fly back home, then you got to drive back to that hotel, and you got to have a very uncomfortable phone call.
Ooh, do you? And I'll ask you guys out there listening as well. Do you get out in front of it? Like probably not. Probably like you want to deny the Eddie Murphy. It wasn't me. But like, if you know you got busted by the kiss cam, you know that the internet world in which we live can't wait to out people like this.
Right.
Do you immediately call the wife and go, honey, you're about to hear some really crazy crap and it's all true? Or do you just pray beyond all prayer that she doesn't find out about it?
I guess you have to be on your phone and on X and on TikTok and you have to as soon as you see that it's posted, that's when you make the call.
Got you.
But perhaps on the off chance that none of the hundreds of thousands of people with iPhones caught it, then you might want to wait.
I mean, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. 800-771-1025. Then let's get you to Act 3 to the tune of Coldplay's Clocks. And again, I apologize. I cannot sing. You'll hear me do karaoke, because who cares about karaoke? Co-writing credit to ChatGPT. Lights go up, the crowd's alive. We're front row seats in section 5. Work retreat, we said at check-in, but your hand's been glued to my leg since then. HR queen with your wedding ring. You laughed when they played Everything's Not Lost. Then it came, no time to dodge that fateful moment, the jumbo shot. You are. Kiss Cam found us on that screen. You froze mid-sip of your Pinot Gris. My arm was draped. Your head was tilted. We smiled like cheaters who got their wish. Oh no, we're going to die in HR training. Split-second love, now public crime. We waved too slow to take the time. The crowd went, aw, we leaned away. Too late. It's on the Jumbotron page. You mouthed we're ruined. I said we're fine. But my wife just texted, nice date tonight. And your husband posted 3 red flags. Is that our babysitter's Coldplay hat? Kiss Cam caught us mid-affair. Your conference badge still in your hair. That Coldplay song was talk. Ironically, now everybody's talking about you and me. This is so great.
It's really good.
CEO and HR gone too far. Front row fraud in a stadium of God. We got lit up like the stage. Now our homes are just scorched remains. Final chorus, soaring full voice. Kiss Cam blew it. So did we. Now our lawyers both CC'd me. This business trip turned into flames, and Chris Martin will never say our names. You tried to blame the wine and song, but girl, we clap for Fix You with everything so wrong. It's a tragic tale and a cautionary one at that. This is a salacious story, and I absolutely love it. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, how can we help you?
Hey, Drew, it's Guy. I was just calling regarding the CEO. You guys still talking about that?
Yes, sir, Guy. We'll never stop talking about it. Can't stop, won't stop. What's going on?
I think you might have experience. I'm not sure. I think you're right. Something like this happens. Pick up the phone. Say, hey, honey, something just happened. You're about to hear about it.
Is that really going to do any good, though? Like, I mean, I don't know how well you know women. Is it going to be any better if you give the precautionary, hey, something just happened, you're going to hear about it? She's going to be like, well, what happened? And then you got to tell her, right?
Who's going to make it sound better, you or someone else?
Well, she's going to hear the someone else anyway. So, you could try to do preemptive damage control, but the truth is going to get out there,
It is, and you should be, ahead of it. That's one. And can I say something about the bullies?
Yeah, of course.
So, as an ex-bully that was woken up by a childhood friend that told me, why are you talking to me? I don't like you. You've been making fun of me my entire life.
Oh.
I was by that time smoking enough weed, and I was like, what the heck am I doing? And I felt bad because I realized that was a blind corner. Bullies will never, ever realize what they're doing. I don't think they understand that. If we don't find a way to show the severity to the kid, means by the school, it ain't going to change. That's just my two cents on that. It's like they don't understand. They're stupid, just like all of us are. And
I'm going to gently push back on that. Having been myself a recovering bully as well back in middle school and or junior high and high school. You know what you're doing. You're not stupid. And I think I want to say if someone is vulnerable enough to go, you're hurting me, then you'll stop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with vulnerability. I don't know. You know how they say, Mo, you got to punch a bully in the face?
Yes, I have heard that.
I don't think that's going to get them to stop. I don't know. I don't know what gets bullying to stop, to be honest with you.
I might just get them to stop bullying you, but, they'll move on.
Really, that's all you want.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, who cares about other people? Like, just don't bully me anymore. Act 4. All the Coldplay favorites, Mo. All their great songs.
Yeah. They've had some hits.
Many of them, if you will. And I think I accidentally... Good. That's awesome. I totally just deleted the lyrics. Oh, no, got them right here. Okay, here we go. This is Act 4 where they get fired and their spouses find out, Maurice. How long before lights come on? How long before my wife caught on? You leaned into me, wine in your hand, and then the crowd cheered. Oh God, the cam! We tried to laugh like we were just friends, but the kiss cam sees through all the pretend. I mouth don't move, and you froze tight, but our marriages died in those floodlights. You're welcome for not singing.
It works.
You told me no one will ever know. Now I'm boxed up with an HR folder to go. You had a corner office and a big fake grin. Now we're both banned from the holiday spin. My husband rewound it, frame by frame. Said that's your hand on his corporate name. I trained the interns on the code of conduct. Now I'm a warning slide in the employee handbook.
No.
At the speed of ruin, we lost it all. A business trip turned into a fall. The kiss cam paused, the truth replayed, and now the lawyers, well, they know our names. Now here's the bridge where the CEO and the chief people director alternate lines and overlap at the end. We should have sat in the upper deck. We should have flown in on different jets. We said we'd be careful just one night, but stadium lights don't lie under white wine. We burned careers. We lost our vows. We wanted love and got wiped out. At the speed of sound, the story spread. The band played Yellow as our faces turned red. You were my thrill. Now you're just a file with the subject line, inappropriate conduct style. Again, I know ChatGPT is evil, and I know it's going to wipe out millions of jobs in this country of ours, but it is amazing to me
They're doing a great job.
that you can sit there and just type, make me a parody song to the tune of Coldplay Speed of Sound about a married corporate CEO from a tech company having an affair with the HR lady at a Coldplay concert and getting busted by the Jumbo Vision, and it'll go in 15 seconds. Here you go. And then it goes, would you like it more dark? I'm like, of course I would. Would you like it with the comedic slant? Of course I would. Now, could I have fully produced it via AI and music and everything? Sure, but where's the fun in that?
Nah.
I like to give you the raw uncut, if you will.
That AI is going to put a lot of writers out of business, though.
Dude,
not a
songwriters
business,
have to be shaking in their boots in Nashville.
Yeah.
Because you could just take any subject matter.
Yeah.
Like, all right, for example, let's go. What's a weird thing that you think could happen this weekend at the Bone Beach Bash?
Oh, man, a weird thing that could happen. We find out that Dizzy has a vagina.
Okay, perfect. What song sounds like Dizzy has a vagina?
Oh, man, I might
Carolina by Shaggy. It rhymes with vagina.
I was going to go with Today is a Good Day.
Good Day by Ice Cube?
Yeah.
Okay. To Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day, about finding out at the Bone Beach Bash this weekend that Dizzy has a vagina. What else?
Oh, Dizzy has a vagina.
John Senning overserved a listener, causing him to overdose. Overserved a listener, causing a coma.
JoJo stuffed 12 hot dogs in her mouth at the same time.
JoJo stuffed, I'm just going to say a dozen.
A dozen, yeah.
A dozen hot dogs in her mouth at once.
Don't think that ain't happened before.
Let's see, one more thing involving someone who wouldn't get butt hurt. Monica. And Monica made out with a lifeguard.
Yes.
Out with and allowed a kid to drown. Sorry, I just got to have a little darkness.
Yeah, a little pathos, Drew. Pathos.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. Ethos and pathos.
Yes.
With a lifeguard and caused a kid to drown. Perfect. I don't know why there would be a kid there. All right, here we go. Now we get an instrumental version of Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day and see what ChatGPT came up with. Okay. Oh, karaoke version. Sorry. All right, here we go. All right. I'm doing this flying without a net. I have not glanced at the lyrics yet. I know the Ice Cube song quite well. Mom cooking breakfast with no hog. And here we go. Just waking up at the Bone Bash, yo. Sun's blazing hot and the drink starts to flow. Got my shades on and I'm ready for the scene, but this weekend's wilder than a fever dream. Walk to the shore, hear the crowd go insane. Dizzy's on the stage, dropping truth like it's rain. Word got around, yeah, the rumor's legit. Dizzy's got a vagina and the crowd's having a fit. It was a wild day, chaos in the sun. Bone Beach, man, it's crazier than fun. From the shore to the stage, things are out of control. The day's going down as a story to be told. John Senning's pouring, got the liquor on tap. Overserved a listener, now they're taking a nap. Not just a nap, yo, they in a deep coma. Paramedics rolling, it's a full-on drama. Meanwhile, JoJo at the hot dog stand, stuffing 12 in her mouth, crowds in a jam. Ketchup on her face and mustard on her shirt. She a legend now, but her jaw's gonna hurt. Wild day, chaos in the sun. Bone Beach, man, it's crazier than fun. From the shore to the stage, things are out of control. The day's going down as a story to be told. Monica by the waves, feeling frisky and free, making out with a lifeguard under a palm tree. But the kid in the water, he was left on his own. Tide pulling him under, now the mood's turned to stone. Cops on the beach, now the party's a mess. Sirens in the air, it's anybody's guess. Bone Beach Bash, it's a scandalous spree. The day's got more twists than a soap on TV.
Wow.
This thing's unreal. Check my phone, X is blowing up fast. Bone Beach Bash, yeah, this day is gonna last. Dizzy, John, JoJo, Monica's name. It's a wild day and will never be the same.
Wow.
Fade out with beach party chaos and sirens in the background. Jesus Christ.
That is crazy.
We are doomed. Ooh. We are doomed. The robots are taking over.
That song might be a good bass song for just about any story. The flow that it allows. That's crazy how it laid all of that out just like
Unreal.
that.
In seconds.
Yeah.
What are we firing up in the Mo Better Mo?
Ooh, I don't know if we got anything better than that, but we got Vein in Vain, a groin injury for the ages, and just bring anything through the airport.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still have that accident on northbound 275 in Tampa at Lois. It's got the left lane, left shoulder area blocked right now. And that's causing backups towards the bridge. Of course, on the other side, the southbound side, that's starting to slow down as well because people can't seem to mind their own business when you're driving. So why don't you keep your eyes on the road and not worry about what's happening 100 feet away. Also, where the storms are brewing on the north end of the Veterans, the northbound side of Veterans is slowing way down, but that's because of heavy rains. It's about to happen on northbound US 19 as well, because there is a storm right there that's going to be dropping rain between Gulfton Bay and Countryside at least. So that area is going to slow down a whole bunch here in a little bit. Make sure you're slowing down too so you don't end up in my next news report. I'm Ethan with your traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Get factory direct custom-made impact windows installed. This is John Senning for Reese Windows and Doors, where they've been installing affordable, high-quality impact windows for over 50 years. I had the fine folks from Reese in my home. I was blown away to learn about these products that are made in America. And Reese is a family-owned business with that double lifetime warranty. You want to get a free quote? Just text the word TRUST to 20129, and you'll also have a chance to win $15,000 in new impact windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hey, I'm moving into my dorm soon, and I don't know where to start.
You're in the right place. IKEA family members save up to 15% off college essentials to help you feel right at home.
Okay, wow. Maybe you can help me pick my classes, too?
Furniture is more my thing.
Fair.
Visit us in-store or online from 7/1 to 8/5 for more details. Offer valid 7/1 to 8/5/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for details. Restrictions apply.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required on approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo, and did you know that gold is at an all-time high? If you bring in your old jewelry to Gold and Diamond Source, Steve and Julie Weintraub will buy it, and they will offer you the highest trade-in values of the year. It is the perfect time to upgrade what you're not even wearing into something you'll never want to take off. From custom engagement rings to birthstones, tennis bracelet, and diamond studs, whatever is on your wish list, Gold and Diamond Source can make it happen. They're family-owned. They're trusted for over 40 years, and they are just minutes from anywhere you are in Tampa Bay. Visit the Gold and Diamond Source on Ulmerton Road in Clearwater. They are your jewelry supercenter with the largest selection of men's jewelry and free services like free setting, free cleaning, free appraisals. I love going in there. They always deliver exceptional service for me like they will for you. Gold and Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater. Tell them Drew Garabo sent you and make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond.
Have you been hurt in an accident? Bernetti PA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Bernetti PA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
At Jerry Olm CDJR, you pay what we pay with employee pricing during the Make This the Summer Sales event. Get new cars with 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Tampa is Olm Country. Online at jerryolm.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove through a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
Summer is here. Real estate was great. They had our house sold within 3 days and kept us informed of everything that was happening. Mark Spain Real Estate was wonderful to work with, and I would recommend them to anyone looking to sell, end quote. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Save up to 20% off roof replacements and monthly payments as low as $170 based on a $15,000 roof value. Go to universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting and a free roof inspection.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1? At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to 0% APR financing on 2025 Silverado 1500 for well-qualified buyers. Don't take our word for it. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash. I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
All right, Drew Bert, do we, before we get into the news, we're still talking about this Andy Byron and the HR gal. Do we think, you look at him behind her, arms around her at a Coldplay concert, where do you think they are in this relationship? At the early stages, this has been long established. This might be the first time.
If you're willing to, in a public space, wrap your arms around her, you're empowered. I wouldn't be at all surprised to find out that he's separated from his wife, because this is not the move of like a dude who got caught up in it.
Right. And you're also saying that this is not, in other words, maybe this didn't begin 3 weeks ago.
No, this looks to me like the intimacy of a long-standing affair.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. That's kind of where I'm going. Although you're the most friskiest in the early throws.
That is true, and like if it's a long-term affair, they probably have been very careful about it, so they wouldn't be so reckless to be like, "Hey, we're at a stadium. Let me wrap my arms around you."
And this is also has to be considered when say you're a year or two into the affair. I don't know that you're going through the, you're not going through the hoops of taking them to a concert. That's something you do in the wooing phase.
Right.
So, hey, you want to go to a concert, blah, 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 blah. So I think this actually, now I'm reversing myself. I think this son of a bitch might just be 2-3 months old.
They do have that tender, can't keep my hands off of you intimacy of a brand new thing.
Right. And they do have that, hey, what they don't have is, hey, let's just meet at a hotel and blah, 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 blah,
right.
blah. Interesting. It's going to be, that's the other reason you get out and get in front of it, because there's going to be questions, and you probably should. The longer you allow those questions to fester, the worse it becomes.
Right. They got to. I'm sure he's already talked to his wife, but...
Oh, well, he has to by now.
I wonder what he's going to say in a public statement.
What can he say?
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Well, Trump administration has updated us with the White House saying Trump was diagnosed with a benign vein condition. I had seen people posting photos of his ankles. He was sitting in a chair and his pants leg was a little high, and you could see that he had, I say ankles, but they were cankles.
Oh, definite cankles.
Yeah, they were cankles. And people were asking, well, okay, what exactly is that? Well, this is what we found out. The White House said he was diagnosed with a chronic venous insufficiency after being examined for mild swelling in his lower legs. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said the condition is benign and common for people over the age of 70.
It's a smokescreen to keep our minds off of the damn the Epstein list that doesn't exist.
Yeah, listen, I keep hearing that there's some more fire about to drop in regards to that. Does that go away in the next 2 weeks?
2 weeks? No.
Nope.
Not, I mean, unless like there's a drastic reversal of, okay, there's a list. Here's the list.
Right.
Then it'll go away.
Yeah, you may be right. In recent weeks, President Trump noted mild swelling in his lower leg. In keeping with routine medical care and out of an abundance of caution, this concern was evaluated by the White House medical unit. Importantly, there were no evidence of deep vein thrombosis. Remember those deep vein thrombosis commercials? Or arterial disease. She added, additionally, recent photos of the president have shown minor bruising on the back of his hand. This is consistent with, this is why you shouldn't have a president that's over the age of 60.
No.
Regardless of
old
party.
people problems.
Yeah, come on, man. We got to be dealing with deep vein thrombosis and veiny hands. Additionally, this is consistent with minor soft tissue irritation from frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin, which is taken as a part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regime. In case you were wondering, 150,000 people are diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency each year. So he is not alone. Not alone at all. The Trump White House has also said that he is not, and by he I mean 45/47, not interested in hiring a special counsel to investigate the Epstein files.
Well, it's because there's nothing to investigate. Why would you hire a counsel to investigate something that doesn't exist?
Well, no, it does exist, Drew, but it was Obama orchestrated, and he put all of this stuff in. That's the problem with lies. If you're going to lie, find the consistent lie, because the moment you're jumping from lie, this didn't work. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go here. And you can never keep up with the amount of lies that you have been told.
And conversely, Mo, that's the best part about telling the truth is you don't have to fake remember anything. You can just tell the truth.
You are correct there, my friend. In a not so humorous or jokey situation regarding the Trump administration today, this afternoon, it was officially terminated, the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifelines for LGBTQ Youth Specialized Services programs, which gave callers under the age of 25 the option to speak with LGBTQ trained counselors. Yeah. Everyone who contacts the 988 Lifeline will continue to receive, and we had talked about this before when they were thinking about doing it and announced that they probably were, will continue to receive access to skill-caring, culturally competent crisis counselors who can help with suicidal, substance misuse, or mental health crises, or any other kind of emotional distress. They will continue to have that access. The Lifeline was launched in 2022, 2 years after President Donald Trump signed the National Suicide Hotline Designation Act, making 988 the universal number for this prevention line. Bipartisan, it should be noted. Legislation noted that the LGBTQ youths are more than 4 times more likely to contemplate suicide than their peers, and stated that SAMHSA must be equipped to provide specialized resources to high-risk populations, including the LGBTQ youth. So
it shouldn't hurt anyone to offer specialized treatment. I get it. You don't want gay books in your classroom. You don't want teachers pushing gay agendas, but who does it hurt if a kid calls 988 and is able to press a button to speak to someone who specializes in LGBTQ issues?
You would never know. You would never know. It's the very definition of anonymity. Yeah. Nobody's broadcasting. Yeah.
And I've seen people say like, oh, well, should veterans have special? Yes. There should be specialized counselors to deal with everyone's unique needs.
100%. They're trying to take away my job, Drew.
What?
My day gig, my part-time federale gig. First, the shoes went back on. Now, at U.S. Airport Security, more liquid and carry-ons may be at hand.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said Wednesday during a conference hosted by The Hill that she is questioning everything TSA does and spoke of possible changes to the amount of liquids travelers can tote in their carry-on baggage. I believe, wasn't she on a no-fly list at one point? Yeah, I think this smacks of reeks of vendetta time.
Agreed.
The liquids I'm questioning, so that may be the next big announcement is what size your liquids need to be, Noem said. We have put in place in TSA a multi-layered screening process that allows us to change some of how we do security and screening so it's still safe. She gave no details about precisely what those changes might be or how quickly travelers could expect to see them. I will say this. Right now, in case you did not know, travelers can carry liquids in travel-sized containers. 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters is the per less items in the carry-on bag. That is the maximum rather. I will say that there are so many ways for people to circumvent having their liquids taken away.
How?
That it's for my kid. It's for my. It's for my medication.
Oh yeah.
It's CPAP water.
CPAP water.
Yeah, apparently CPAPs, you have this. I mean, maybe they do, and I'm sure this special filterized water, that lulls you to sleep, and blah 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 blah. You are able to kind of slow down some. Like you come through and you've got a baby. Okay, it's supposed to be for infants. But say you have an infant and you've got 5 bottles of water. It's like, how long is this flight?
It's true. If it's transcontinental, you could understand.
Yeah.
But like Raleigh to Tampa?
Yeah, come on, man.
Good point.
There you go. So that is on the horizon. Pretty soon you'll just be able to walk on the plane. That's where we're pretty much at.
That'd be great.
Caitlin Clark, I don't know why I find this story, pulls out of All-Star Weekend due to a groin injury.
Girls have groins?
That's what I'm asking myself. The Indiana, I tell you what, I keep trying to find her attractive. I don't know why.
Stop
because
trying.
I kind of feel like it's racist if I don't find her attractive.
Oh, no, you can find her bland looking.
And I've seen her in a dress where she almost looks attractive, but she's very banana-like.
If I had to say she resembles any fruit, it would be a banana.
It's a banana. There's just nothing. There's no curves. She doesn't even have the curve of a banana. Anyway.
Let us not trivialize this woman's accomplishments. She is drawing more eyes to the WNBA.
Yes, the Indiana Fever guard injured her right groin, so apparently women have right.
What?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Where are these women getting all of this groin?
That means she cut her right labia lip?
No, the labia is not part of the groin, is it?
Just same zip code.
I've never even heard. Okay. The Indiana Fever guard injured her right groin on Tuesday night in the final minute of the team's win over the Connecticut Sun. She said Thursday in a message posted on X that she was sad and disappointed to pull out of the All-Star game and 3-point contest. Clark was supposed to compete in a loaded 3-point contest Friday night and the captain of one of the All-Star teams. The second-year guard was the leading vote getter from the fans and has been a huge reason the league has had a boom in attendance and ratings over the last 2 seasons.
I'm not going to watch the All-Star game now that she's not in it.
Oh, no, I am not. I
was going to. Hey, did you see Shane Gillis's joke on the ESPYs about Caitlin Clark?
The black Waffle House black women.
I mean, if you missed it, I have it right here. This is so great. This is so great.
From the WNBA, she's going to work. When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, that's a pretty good joke.
I ain't mad at it. Not at all. And Shane Gillis he has a distinctly 80s style
Very much so.
Joke, repertoire.
Yeah, I don't care for his delivery. His material is pretty good. It's just his delivery. There's something that doesn't resonate with me.
I think in that situation, he was just I think he might have been a tad nervous and he was just kind of rushing through the setup or so. There wasn't a lot of nuance to it, but I don't know that there's a lot of nuance to Shane Gillis. But whatever he's doing, it's working for Shane Gillis.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. I will still say this, and maybe I need to go back and they say season 2 was better. I couldn't get through season 1 of Tires.
Yeah, I've heard people say good things. I've heard people say bad things.
Again, he just comes off as a Aldi version of the guy that was in the religious story with John Goodman. I can't think of his name. I can never.
Danny McBride.
I
never even thought about it. He's Timu Danny McBride.
Yeah, he's Timu Danny McBride. Danny McBride light, which there's a lot of funny about Danny McBride. So a light Danny McBride has still got some funny in him too. But sure. I only need one Danny McBride. I'm good.
The world just needs one.
A woman. This is the sign of the apocalypse right here. A woman reaches the World Series of Poker final table for the first time in 30 years.
Well, how is that? Women can play poker just like men can.
No, man, women.
When he threw his hand in. Just so you know, I turned. Just so you know, I turned to the Bone TV camera and I raised my eyebrows. I know you can't see that listening to the radio at home, but I hope that the people on YouTube and the Facebook chat appreciated that little aside.
Did you, like me, have a crush on Connie Francis? Do you even know who Connie Francis is?
I mean, I know she's some old singer, but no.
Well, she wasn't old when I was young, Drew.
Connie Francis.
Connie, I had a huge crush on. She was like a more approachable Annette.
Unicello.
No. Who was the
Benning?
The orange juice.
Annette Funicello.
No, Annette Funicello was not the homophobic orange juice lady.
Anita Bryant.
Yeah. Annette Funicello.
Annette Funicello did the Skippy commercial.
I understand something about Annette Funicello. That was a crush.
Hell yeah, Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah. Connie Francis, whose hits include Pretty Little Baby, Dead at 87. Her number one songs include Don't Break the Heart That Loves You and The Heart Has a Mind of Its Own. She was the wholesome pop star of the 50s and 60s, whose hits include that's her biggest hit, Who's Sorry Now? The latter would later serve as an ironic title for a personal life filled with heartbreak and tragedy. Yeah, she had a really tough go of it.
Yeah, I wanted to play this. I don't know why. I know nothing about the lady.
All right.
Hold on. This is terrible, and I'm going to play this because she's dead, but hold on. Oh, man. Oh, God. Wait. Anyways, Ralphie. Oh.
She was a hooah. B.
As soon as you said Connie Francis, I went.
Hey, she was a hooah.
Francis was a top performer of the pre-Beatles era, Drew.
She was a hooah.
Rarely off the charts from 1957 to...
Does that mean anything to you? It should. I'll explain next as we wrap up shop for the day.
She was a hooah.
Universal Roof and Contracting wants to fix that roof on your family's home. If you don't think your roof needs fixing, well, how do you know? Have you had a complimentary roof inspection lately? If you haven't, visit universalroof.com right now. They will give you a complimentary roof inspection. They'll get up there, they'll walk around, they'll take a look at the flashing, the shingles, the things that I don't even know about. They're the experts, not me. And then if there's work that needs to be done because you listen to this here radio program, they will give you a significant discount. Just mention my name. UniversalRoof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting. I can personally attest to the fact that they do phenomenal work at an affordable price. You can trust these dudes. It's a family-owned country. It's a veteran-owned company. I love Universal Roof and Contracting, and I know they're going to do a great job for you and your family. UniversalRoof.com.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
The wreck on 275 north at Lowest, that looks like it has cleared up now, which is good news. Most of 275 is, well, I guess you could call it moving now. The only accidents that I see are on McMullen Booth over in Safety Harbor. There's one north between Enterprise Road and then another one further up that way towards Main Street. So if you're on McMullen Booth Road in Safety Harbor, you might see a couple accidents there. Otherwise, everything else I see is pretty good, so we're just going to move on with our day and hope it stays that way. I'm Ethan with your traffic.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah & Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
Drew Garabo with Spiro from Good Greek Moving and Storage. If our pro sports teams can trust Good Greek, so can you.
But not just the pros, we're the official movers of our favorite colleges too, including the Florida Gators.
You hear that, college moms and dads? Your kids' stuff is going to be in great hands with Good Greek Moving and Storage.
That's right. Whether it's onto campus or off the campus or across the country, you can trust the Good Greek.
You absolutely can. When you see that name, you know you're going to be well taken care of. Go to goodgreek.com for a free moving quote.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when the AC is on, your money is gone. But Solar Bear has a better way to cool down your bills. Go solar now and get 12 months with zero power payments. That's a full year of energy on the house, literally and figuratively. Solar Bear is Florida's trusted solar company, locally owned, going 10 years strong and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Stop letting the power company cash in on your summer, and more importantly, stop renting your power from the power companies. Call Solar Bear or visit solarbear.com and own your power before prices rise again.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When we place our loved ones in a nursing home, we expect them to receive the best care. We meet with families who learn that their mothers and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers have been terribly abused in nursing homes. Bed sores, malnutrition, broken bones, dehydration, and yes, even death. If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us. The consultation is free.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June is typically a huge month here at Stingray, and this year there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up the bargains while they last, especially on pre-owned vehicles. Here at Stingray, we take a lot of pride in the quality of the pre-owned vehicles we offer, many that look and feel almost new. And there are plenty of good reasons to buy a pre-owned vehicle, especially avoiding the dreaded D word, depreciation. Right now, we have 150 high-quality pre-owned vehicles available with a great selection of certified pre-owned Chevys, like a 2020 certified pre-owned Chevy Equinox LS for just $17,900. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray has no dealer fee on any pre-owned vehicle, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation. I won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. 866-LAW-FRAN or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
History had the gold rush, then came the oil boom, the tech boom, but right now it's the Wi-Fi boom. And the Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming with 99.9% network reliability, the power to connect to hundreds of devices, and low lag for a smooth connection. Xfinity is fueling the Wi-Fi boom. And now you can get booming fast, reliable Wi-Fi with one plan. Get Wi-Fi and unlimited data included, all for one price for 5 years with a 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today.
Need a new fence that stands tall? Look no further.
I'm so glad I went to Fence Outlets. Their team really nailed it, and my home has been completely elevated by my new fence. Thanks, Fence Outlet.
Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Any showers and storms ending tonight, kind of steamy, lows near 80. The heat is on through the weekend. Sunshine on Friday, a few afternoon storms and highs way up into the mid-90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
One of the most tragically overlooked songs of the new wave era by the band The Lightning Seeds, called You Showed Me. Beautiful.
You showed me how to do exactly what you do, how I fell in love with you. Oh, it's true.
Bone Beach Bash tomorrow. Hope to see everybody there. Hydrate. Sunscreen. Thanks to Neutral for sponsoring it. Thanks to Sky Beach Resort for having us out. 2 things for you before we get the hell out of here and prepare ourselves. Just a little snippet of something that happened 12 years ago today.
And I was scaring him.
That's my son, Xander. He is younger than, in fact, 10 years old at this point. He's 22 now.
Okay.
And then he cried and slapped me. And so Grammy told me to draw.
Oh, okay.
Markers, colored pencils, crayons. What did she offer you?
All she offered me was markers. A box of markers.
And a blank canvas.
And a sketch pad.
Okay. Box of markers and a sketch pad. And how would you describe the drawing that you that you made for Grammy? What would you say that is exactly, son?
Euphoric.
It's a hell of a word for a 10-year-old kid.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Euphoric. I'm sorry. Did you say euphoric?
Yes.
What would you say it is?
Exactly what I just said before.
It's euphoric.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a rocket ship with a smiley face and...
Sure, it's a rocket ship.
And it's blasting
Go
off.
with that, Gio.
It's Jimmy and the twins with the brown crayon coming out of the bottom of the twins.
It's not a brown crayon. Let me tell you that much for sure.
Okay, well, I don't know that that's the most important thing, the most appropriate thing to be drawing for your grandmother, but Seth, a question for my son?
Before you decided to draw that, Xander, did you have any other ideas in mind, or is that the first thing that came to your mind?
That was the first thing that came to my mind because I knew it would make Jack laugh.
Jack is his cousin. And Jack is your cousin, and he is how old?
He is 7.
Perfect.
It's all about the comedic value.
Sure.
When, going to the drawing pad.
Sure. Did you do indoor skydiving this morning?
No.
Skip ahead a little bit.
Very, very, very bored.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Do you feel inspired to draw anything else this afternoon?
Nope.
If you were to draw something else, what female private parts?
Oh, my God.
Just asking. What he drew was a punis. Gotcha.
It's not much source material.
Penis with poo. He's coming out of inspiration and no models. All right. Well, I'm sorry that you're bored. I know that your mom is. The reason he did it is because he was wrestling with his cousin, and he hit his cousin in the groin. And his cousin went to say, "You hit me in the penis," but he had his face in a pillow, so he said, "You hit me in a punis," which sounded like punis, which inspired my son to draw a punis. Hello, who are you? Proud moment for a dad, for sure.
Hey, Drew.
Sir.
Hey, Mo.
Tough guy Jeff.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing today?
Everything's good, man. How you doing, bro?
Doing really good. Hey, Drew.
Yes?
What's that song? I can't find it. It's Cold Day on the phone.
What happened?
I can't find the music Cold Day on the phone.
This isn't Jeff, is it?
I think so.
Is this Jeff?
It's Tough Guy Jeff.
Yeah, sounds a little different. You calling from a different phone, Jeff?
No, I can't call it from my phone.
Okay. So what are you looking for that I can't help you find?
The music that you've been singing.
He's looking for one of the Coldplay tunes.
Oh, well,
music that you've been
yes.
singing,
These songs are all joint effort between myself and ChatGPT, Tough Guy Jeff. They won't be available anywhere, and you'll never hear them again after today, nor should you. But thank you for the reminder. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the reminder. This is Act 5.
Oh, we were about to leave without Act 5?
And I will just say, Act 5 is where the spurned and neglected spouses find love with each other. We'll see you tomorrow at the Bone Bash, Bone Beach Bash, Sky Beach Resort, sponsored by Neutral. No cash, it's a cashless resort. Uber, rideshare, don't drive. Look at the screen. Look how they lean. They were caught seeing Coldplay. Kiss came along, but honestly it was true. Their arms around each other's shame. And then you called it work. And then you left that night. Said there was growth to unlock. And we sat alone till fate gave us each other's phones. So we said hello. We said hello. Verse 3 is the husband of the HR director. And verse 4 after that will be the wife of the CEO.
Gotcha.
Again, this is the husband of the HR director.
She used to talk about you at work. I guess she meant every word. Too much. Now here we are, two shattered hearts in line for beer. Right after the crush.
Verse 4, wife of the CEO. I saw your face behind the tears, and suddenly it all felt so clear. You said you want to leave? And I said, hell yes, please. And we laughed until the ushers stared at me. Thanks a lot for listening to the show today. Thanks to Chad GPT.
Oh, that was good stuff.
Co-writing
Good stuff.
credit. Let's take it home.
It was them, but now it's us. And we're the ones
who got real love. And they lived happily ever after.
Oh, they did.
Sometimes, Mo, we find love in the craziest of places, don't we?
Not wrong.
Shout out to Gio, who the Punis clip would not have been the same without him. We got 2 minutes. Let's give you a little more Punis. That's what you came here for crying out loud.
Taking you over to your friend's house, so that's pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Is this picture now adorning the Garabo fridge over there in Orlando?
Yeah, is my mom going to put that up on her fridge?
Do you still have the
No.
picture?
She told me to draw a fridge-worthy picture.
No, I would say
I think it's worthy of the fridge.
I think it is too. I think it's definitely fridge worthy.
Xander, are you okay if your dad tweets that out to his 48,000 followers?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well,
And to tell them what it is, it's a punis.
I'm sorry, did you say it's a Punis?
Yes, a punis.
That a penis going poo?
Yes. I'll also tell you the backstory behind the punis.
Oh.
I want Gio and Seth to listen.
Okay, guys, listen. He's going to tell you the backstory behind the Punis.
Okay. So Jack and I were wrestling once on the bed, and he hit me in the penis, and he's like, I hit you in the penis, but it was muffled by a blanket, so it sounded like, I hit you in the punis.
Okay.
And so a couple seconds later, I'm like, wait, you hit me in the punis? And then he started hysterically laughing, and now here we are with the punis drawing.
Wow. So that drawing is the rendition of an actual Punis, what a Punis would be.
Yep.
All right.
To be able to capture that inspirational moment and transfer it to the pad is quite remarkable.
Truly remarkable. You're an exceptional young man, and you have just introduced the word Punis to the Tampa Bay radio market.
Hopefully.
And then here we are, some 12 years later, and happy dozen anniversary to the Punis. Hey, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Big weekend.
Big weekend ahead. Get a lot of sleep, hydrate, and we are going to tear it up this weekend. I'll see you for karaoke at the Serenity Pool Saturday afternoon. Starts off with JP tomorrow live. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye-bye, and take care.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Bay has elite wings. But whose are the best?
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on the hunt for the Bay's best wings. Visit one of the participating restaurants and enjoy a Stella Artois with some wings. Then scan the QR code and vote. The restaurant with the most votes will be crowned the best wings in the Bay and be featured on the Mike Calta Show. Plus, you can win cool Stella gear just for voting. For details and locations, visit theboneonline.com. Thanks to Whiskey Wings, St. Pete, Quaker Steak, Timeout Sports Bar, Angry Pepper Tap House, and Fergs. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Not much to worry about traffic-wise anymore for the rest of your commute, except for if you're up where 75 and 275 come back together. There is a disabled vehicle there by State Road 54. Caught some road blockage, nothing major though. And then Safety Harbor on the Mullen Booth Road between Enterprise Road and it looks like Main Street or 580. There is a car that was blocking the left lane. I think they've got that one moved now. And otherwise, we're pretty much good to go. I'm Ethan with the traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents. More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to 0% APR financing on 2025 Silverado 1500 for well-qualified buyers. Don't take our word for it. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
$2 bowling for your entire family at Pin Chasers. You can get a family pass for only $18.99 plus tax per adult, and you can bowl for $2 for the whole family. An awesome deal, valid for 30 days of fun from your date of purchase. $2 per game per person, up to 5 players. Pinchasers.net to reserve your lane and for details.
Bowling, food, and fun at Pin Chasers.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a 4-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
Nothing makes baseball more exciting than laying a little bet down on it. Check out Hard Rock Bet and swing for the fences all season long. Plus, new customers who bet $5 get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Bet on the baseball, basketball, WNBA, soccer, UFC, and so much more. It's all happening at Hard Rock. Download it now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
102.